There's something that Pastor Jim said last weekend that has stuck with me, and I think it will stick with me for the rest of my life. He said, "We'll have all of eternity to grow, all of eternity to love, all of eternity to gather, but only in this life are we able to reach those far from God with the singular message that we can alter the trajectory of their eternity." This sums up the mission of Meck so beautifully and highlights what we are all about. This sums up what Christianity was meant to be. Now let me be clear. This sense of urgency we are to have does not mean that we are to approach others with any hint of disrespect or implied ignorance. As Christ followers, we are called to treat everyone with kindness, respect, and love. But if there are conversations you are holding off having, or people you are nervous about approaching the subject of God with, I hope this will nudge you in the direction of praying through how to best do that. Because as we know, the saying goes, life is too short. We don't know how long we have to live or how long that person we're thinking of right now gets to live. What we do know is that in life, it is only the time we have to spread the love of Jesus and to help secure someone else's eternity with God rather than an eternity separated from Him. The great wisdom book Psalms found in the Old Testament of the Bible says, "You saw me before I was born. Every day of my life was recorded in your book. Every moment was laid out before a single day had passed." And then it also reminds us of this. Teach us to realize the brevity of life so that we may grow in wisdom. We do not know how many days we get on this earth, but God does. He has known before we were even born. Even though it may be frustrating, we must come to understand and accept that we will never know the number of our days here left on this earth, which means that we should not assume we have 85 years or more, or whatever age you have determined appropriate in your mind. So I encourage you to pray today for the opportunities to have that hard conversation. That conversation with people you have been putting off, and also for the courage to seize those opportunities and actually have that conversation. Because again, only in this life are we able to reach those far from God with the singular message that we can alter the trajectory of their eternity.